What's that dude? It's some conquista. Oh, that's a native, is it?
Native looks like, yeah.
Yeah, this garden. Yeah, now this is a boulevard, right? Or is it a hala? Is this what you call a hala?
It's more like a hollow, yeah. Yeah. The boulevard would have a median.
Oh, okay. Where are we? What's this called?
Vizcaya
Vizcaya. We're at Vizcaya.
Museum and Gardens.
And these are kind of Egyptian, don't they? The way they're on those pedestal things.
Kind of Greek too, a little
I mean, yeah, well, the face is Greek, but I've seen a lot of it. There's an old book where they show this kind of thing. They're a bit more pointy though, but
yeah, the bases do.
the bases, yeah. Who's this guy?
Ponce de Leon.
Ponce de Leon. This guy's a bit of a ponce, apparently. Here's another one. Oh, this guy looks a bit more, a bit less happy. Got all the Phoenician grapes on his head, though.
He kind of reminds me of the Green Man.
Yeah, he does a bit. Yeah, right. Green Man for sure. We got some more over here.
Oh, that's somebody Vizcaya. Maybe that was the architect? I don't know.
Looks like we might have a king here. Another guy there. So this is probably the architect. Can you read that? Bell Vizcaya. One of the conquistadors, no doubt. Nice water fountain over there, which it's got an interesting, like, look at all that dripping stuff.
That's probably, well, I don't know if it's coral rock. It could be.
Look at that. That's
Because
weird,
sometimes
isn't it?
coral rock will look like that, or deposits from the water. But it looks more like it's coral.
Because they say heaps of the stuff around here is coral, don't
It
they?
is, yeah.
Or geopolymer, maybe. Who knows, right?
Right.
Alright, cool. This is the entrance. Little waterways down both sides. And we're
I could
walking.
have fountains all over.
Yeah. Very cool. So you switch down into the next bit. And this is all coral as well, or so they say, I guess.
Like, yeah, it looks to be.
Dug out like coral blocks and stuff. Yeah, the house we looked at yesterday, I think it was made of that as well.
Was it?
Yeah. But look at this thing at the end, man. Arches. Is that a greenhouse?
It looks like some sort of atrium, yeah.
Wow. Oh,
Let's
man.
go see.
Oh,
Where to
gosh,
go
look at
first?
that.
Guess we should look at a map and make sure we see everything.
Yeah. Again, that does look like the Green Man a bit, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's another fountain, but that one's dry, so half of them have been turned off. So let's find out the story, right? What they tell us. What is this place?
Karabanewskis.
There you go, Martin. Karabanewskis. Except I can't look up, I'm blinded. Ah! Oh yeah, so up on the top we got some stuff. Oh, it's cracked. Old world ironwork. What do you reckon? Should we go up there first?
Yeah,
Or?
I think they said the main house was that way, so I think maybe if we see the gardens and then, because I think
Oh my
we can go out
gosh.
the back and we're on the water.
So this isn't the main house.
Right.
Right, this thing is huge. There you go. Like, and it looks like a big atrium in here. Oh, look at the floor. A couple of lines to welcome us. Woohoo! Oh my gosh. Check out the ceiling. What are these pictures of, man? Very, very Greek and look at that up there. I guess these pictures, I mean, I don't know what they're supposed to be. You can see there's a angel there, little Cupid, with a pretty mean face. But this is all like Grecian, Phoenician looking stuff. Like none of this depicts America to me. Some more angels.
Some pine cones up there.
Pine cones, look at that. Ooh. So this whole place. Oh, okay. Why not? It's just a room. It's literally a room with two seats in it.
Another room. Yeah, just like this one. They all both have doors to somewhere else. So it looks like it could be maybe a dressing room.
Okay.
Possibly, I don't know.
Nice old piece of furniture there. Look at the mirror. This is how they used to make stuff, right?
Did you see?
Oh yeah, right. You see, this is all metal.
But look at the detail on it.
You see that? That's all the old wrought iron is up to the top. That's the locks. Very cool, man. Made to last. Look at, are they metal?
No.
No, that's just wood, is it?
I think. Yeah. Or no. No. It's, I don't know. It seems cast somehow.
Some
I'm
kind
not
of
sure what
cast
it's-
alloy of some kind,
Yeah.
maybe?
See, it sounds metal now.
Yeah. Oh, interesting. And again, like this is not American. It's all Phoenician-y stuff. Alright, so this is how they lived.
Even when they had lights, it was dim, huh?
Yeah.
How bright a candle would have been.
Lacking lumens, and I guess that's the dude. There's the owner, the master, desks. Of course, the library. Wow, man. Aren't they? Well, even this doorway. Oh, so the whole thing's carved. It's like one piece.
I feel like if panels, there's a secret.
Yeah, I know, right? There's secret closets and hallways behind here. I mean, this is literally something you'd expect to see in Europe. Look at the chandelier there, all the roofs, all the ceilings, completely covered. Look at this fireplace
And the old mirror.
with that mirror. Oh my gosh, oh wow, I don't know if I can even get this wall, but can you see that door frame? That's seriously full on. What do you reckon, guys? Made in the 1800s? Fully carved wooden door. And that above the door. Wallpaper, look at that.
Hand painted.
Hand painted. Familiar type ceilings, right? Cathedral dome ceilings. Oh! There you go, kiddies. That's a telephone. That's what we used to call telephone, a little telephone booth. I guess that's the telephone room. Wow, look at these. These are like coral, I think. But the whole, everything, like all the floors and all the ceilings are completely covered in art. And the walls and the candlesticks. And like, look at this doorway. And look who's on the top there. That's like a Spartan. Yeah. who was really here, right? Yeah, this doorway, man, just complete. Look how.
Maybe naughty.
Ooh,
There's
trapdoors.
electrical in there.
Bit boring. But there used to be treasure. This whole door, like, it's wow. Oh my. Okay, so here's an old world fireplace, man. Look at this. That is ridiculous. And that's what you do, right? You put all that artwork and white above where all the smoke and soot is going to go. Makes sense to me. And that's a carved wooden ceiling by the looks of it.
That's what I was trying to figure out because it almost looks like it's painted to be wood, but I think it is.
It looks like it is wood,
Because
doesn't
it looks
it?
like it's rotting in parts, so yeah, I guess it is wood.
Like just, oh my gosh. Like it's seriously just like Europe. Like we didn't get told this stuff was in America. And that looks like, well, that painting obviously opens. Don't know what's behind it. Look, oh, there's an organ. Okay, didn't even see it. There's an organ there.
Yeah, that used to be a thing. Organs just in a villa.
It's for the tuning, man. An old rug here. But yeah, fully carved wooden ceiling. Ridiculous. Of course, we've got our columns.
Somebody's coat of arms.
Yeah. Oh, double-headed eagle up there, is it? There we go, double-headed eagle. Over the door. In Florida, man.
Every room has another amazing ceiling.
Yeah, all different. Another carved ceiling. I mean, look at the size of that
The lantern.
light fitting. It just looks like a lantern, and it's massive. These, I guess, you know, you could kind of argue that's a conquistador or even a native. Kind of looks a bit, except for the fashion. This looks to be a clock. Like all the way up, and then up there's a little clock. And again, these doorways, they're what, 3 feet thick? So the walls on this building must be like 3 feet thick. And even in here, in the doorway, another one. Is it easy to open? Is it hung well? Like,
Because I think these close here.
yeah.
So then there's another door that would open
Oh wow, there's a door behind the door.
for electrical again.
Again, looks like it's been closed in to me. But look at that,
That may have
double
been when they
doors.
first put in, you know, if they were gas lights, there would need to be pipes. to go.
Okay, yeah.
Is
Ah,
copper?
I think that's copper. Here's like another big carved floor. There's a boat so that we know this is for the Spanish, right? But look at the ceilings. Very cathedral, and yeah, this is all.
We used to have light
Copper.
switches like this, the buttons. Did you used to?
I don't remember those ones.
These are for the
we
outdoor
go.
lights. They're all labeled.
And there again is the green man up there. There's the old world light switches. Wow. Look at this. This has been cracked at the bottom. You can see there's iron inside it. As you can see at the bottom there, it's been cracked off. The face, and it's like a mini bath.
Wait,
Carved
just a
out of-
lantern, but it's beautiful.
And yeah, well, it's kind of like a marble kind of a rock. Of course, we've got columns. But even these, see all the corners. Just look at how the windows are done. I mean, goes. Cool. Wow.
Watch your step, don't trip downstairs when we're filming.
So look, they've literally built a boat that's in the water. And it's made out of sandstone or coral, I guess, coral, compressed coral stone. Over there's a little bridge going out, a little deck.
And there's a little gazebo.
Oh wow. Oh, we have to go over there. And even outside they've just got these inlays in the ground. Like just crazy. And all carved out. Look at these stairs going down. Yeah, look at this boat, man. Definitely a good place for a party. It's got those, yeah, those obelisk type things on it as well, with the angles. And then of course in the front we see the wood.
Right.
Right? It's not really standing up as well as the rest of it. Funny that. This here's the front of the building. So I mean this, I don't know, kind of looks poured to me, like all this stuff, I don't know. They say it's all, you can see we've got blocks here. And they kind of say it's all, you know, coral that they've cut out into blocks. Which?
Under the weather vane, see? It's a clock of some sort.
Oh,
but
wow.
or something. I'm trying to figure out. And I can't read. Looks like Latin.
Yeah, that
So
weird half sort of clock thing.
It looks like a sundial, I think.
It does a bit look like a sundial. And then of course we've got the weather vane on top, no doubt replaced. And like we see everywhere, right, these statues on top of the buildings looking down on us. Like you see it everywhere, and again that looks like the Green Man above that arch, doesn't it? There's a bit of a nature Green Man theme going on here, and like these walls, these, you know, I mean, they're Italian, right? What are they doing over here? Oh my gosh, this place is crazy. So we can go over here and have a look at this little domed building.
Oh my goodness.
Лёва, держи его! Cambell, almost to go in. Крокодил.
Oh, there, oh, I didn't see him.
That's it. Did you see him? Oh, yeah, you
Yeah,
saw
yeah.
Ой, красавица. Красивая, да?
Да,
О, какой вкус.
а вкусная.
Видел, Лёва?
Смотри, какая красавица. Смотри, какой хвост.
Кто это,
Та
Лёва?
была маленькая.
Крокодил, да, маме, крокодил. Крокодил.
Это игуана.
Игуана.
Она выросла.
Лёва, скажи, игуана. А ну станьте там обратно, я вас фотографирую. А ну стой ровно, Паша. Ровно стой.
Alright, so now we're down. There's the water, the canal. Not sure what the wall is, but we're standing on a man-made path.
Yeah, and see it makes a little retaining wall kind of thing.
Yeah, okay, you can see up here. Is that the old edge?
I think.
But this is just like being in a rainforest here. Ridiculous. Oh, there's some roots of a tree trying to make it to land. Oh, this is alligator crockett territory.
Yes, I think so.
You remember Crockett? Was it Crockett from Miami Vice? Had an alligator, didn't he, on his boat?
I forgot about
Very, very Florida. So I haven't seen an alligator
in
yet.
New Orleans, there was a girl in his apartment complex who had a baby one in a trunk in her bedroom.
What? No
I don't know how long
way.
it lived there, but she showed it to me once.
And even this, it looks like it needs to be dredged. It looks very full, doesn't it, with silt
It's
and
full of silts and
yeah,
smelly, you know.
and a little bit, yeah, a little bit.
But,
Bit
if
smelly.
They got this up and running again.
But
Could you imagine?
I know. I mean, it looks like it was built so that the water flowed and probably watered all the plants, right? It was
I
probably
would think,
self-sufficient.
yeah, I would guess that was probably the intent.
Then they have all their holding pools for the water, and then it gets siphoned out, aerated through the fountains, and tracked down to
Or
the
if they had,
plants.
they could easily put fish in here. And that
Yeah,
would be
fish, aquaculture maybe.
Well, and really it was started not till 8:30. Remember how late it was? I smelled it.
Do you want to go up here or?
Yeah, let's go up and have a look.
Just be careful while you're filming and walking.
So this is, I don't know, some outdoor garden. Like, what's that?
I think that's a blob.
It's like just, yeah, it's like a feature, but
It's anemone.
is it something that's worn off or what?
I think it might have just been a coral circle.
There we go, another big water feature with a Venetian shell on top of it. Obelisks everywhere. Oh wow, and here we go, these are the main gardens. So it's just like, it's a full-on palace. Like, fully, isn't it? It's just got the geometry all through the gardens.
Vienna.
Here we go, there's like a little grotto, tunnel, cave
Even
thing.
it's got little, like they probably used to have plants here. It looks like.
Oh
these little-
yeah, okay, it's got these
shelves.
little,
Yeah, like almost like
yeah,
pots.
places for pots,
Yeah, so they could grow shade plants.
So this was probably full of the orchids, I guess.
Yes, it probably was. Could you
Yeah, hanging
imagine?
out of the walls, yeah.
Wow.
All these little pot plants they've made. I mean, a lot of work. It's hard to tell, like there's definitely cement up there. Is it just like fixing it up? Who knows? But this place is pretty crazy.
I'm glad you like it. I was hoping you would.
You what?
I'm glad you like it. I was hoping you would.
Yeah.
If you like, you know, fancy old houses like I do. That's kind of my thing.
Yeah, no. I'm into it. But there's nothing American or Spanish about it though, is there really? Like all these statues everywhere, it's what we see everywhere. Domes. So this looks like old world fence. I don't think it is, as you can see it's rusted.
Is it
And
hollow?
it's the edges, it looks very sort of square and it's hollow, yeah, it is definitely. You can see there's a hole there, so it's there, so it's hollow. So it looks like the old world wrought iron, but I don't think it is. It's hollow and the edges are too angled. for what we normally
Originally
see.
180 acres it was, the estate. And this bridge went to the lagoon gardens. So there must have been more.
Gardens.
Mm-hmm. And of course, a hurricane destroyed it all.
Oh, hurricane. See, down here it's too wet to start fires, so they use hurricanes. There you go.
He's saying, hey,
Little Spider-Man lizard, apparently they're called. Like an iguana. Hey, buddy. He's only... Oh, where'd he go? Oh, I missed him. Oh, there's a couple of them.
lizards everywhere. Reptilians are taking over.
It's an invasion. And then all of these
Yeah, she looks scared to
statues.
sit down over there.
Oh, wow, yeah, right. The Medusa effect. And then columns and
Lot's wife.
statues. Yeah. Mrs. Lot. I wonder if we taste her and see if she
Mrs.
tastes like
Lott,
salt.
What was her name? Did she have a name? I don't remember.
I don't know, that was a dodgy story, man. Lot's daughters were a bit weird, weren't they? Jeez. There's obelisks everywhere. The little balls on top, obviously. Is that the fleur-de-lis? Kind of looks like the fleur-de-lis. Oh no, that's angels, is it? Angel heads. Got a water feature based on the shell here. There's the main view.
They're not doing very well because it's so hot, but I think that's what this is.
Yeah, right. So again,
Spider-Man.
there's just so many statues here, but a couple of them, kind of look sort of Spanish, but most of them are like Romano. And again, more water. Like there was water everywhere. Obviously, a massive fountain there, but look at these big. There's lizards everywhere, but look at this. This is all water channels. Obviously, would have been connected up to the main fountain.
Yeah, when
There's
if
another
all
one
this
here.
was connected, that would have been.
Yeah, would have been flowing everywhere, and like just here, like
If all this was going.
look at all of these statues, and again, like, but they've clearly turned a lot of the water off. Another weird statue, makes no sense being here.
Looking to see if these were planters or if they're somehow were, if the water. came
Yeah.
down over here too, but I don't see.
It might have been part of the fountain.
No, there is a water pipe in here. Like maybe the water came out. Are they gargoyles? Do they come out or like
Out of the mouth.
downspout?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
there is something in there.
Yeah, there is some kind of tubing.
Pipe. What's in your mouth? Yeah. Let's see. I can't see, we'll have to see on the video.
Oh yeah, she does have a pipe.
It does, yeah?
Yeah.
So
Or
these
him.
would have all been
Looks like he's got boy parts maybe. I don't know.
spitting
Can't
water into the pond. Jeez, it's a little bit humid out here though, I've got to tell
tell. A
you.
little bit, huh?
It's
A little bit.
and as you can see, we're surrounded by like mangrove forest. Do you call these mangroves?
Yeah, I think those are mostly mangrove.
And these, which we see everywhere, these potter, I don't know if they are pots, but they look like them. This one's
water's
been
getting
used
kinda
for one. Yeah, the water's a bit stagnant. As you can see, it goes the whole way around. Be interesting to get a top view.
I'm sure there are. They don't allow
See what it
drones,
looks
but I'm
like.
sure somebody's taking drone pictures.
So here's someone, and there's a little turtle. Hello, little
Who
turtle.
would have a turtle? I'm
But-
trying to remember.
I mean, he.
He's kind of got a Phrygian cap thing.
Yeah, he doesn't really look Spanish. You could maybe argue it.
No, that looks like a helmet. Now that you get to the side, it looks like a metal helmet.
Okay, so it could be a Spanish helmet, but who knows,
And the
right?
turtle symbology, I'm not sure of.
Turtle. What is the turtle? Here's another one. Just a lady holding something, looking to the sky. And you can see in the face, is that a repair?
Yeah, it looks like a repair.
Probably a repair.
Yeah, 'cause it looks like her arm fell off at one point.
Oh yeah, a bit of repair work there maybe. Interesting, it's a nose. They've redone the nose.
Yeah.
We've all seen the statues without noses, right?
Go missing.
And imagine if this was a backyard. It is getting a little bit stanky.
Yeah.
As you can see in there, it's not looking the best. Needs a bit of a clean out. Come on, gardeners. Turn the water back on.
Everywhere on the ground.
In there, oh wow, he's got a papaya.
Yeah,
is
all in the forest. If you look on the ground, there's all sorts of things and papayas on the ground.
So there's a papaya just sitting there. Almost looks like a coconut, that one. So I guess there's mango trees and stuff everywhere. That's what we would call a fig, a climbing fig. I'm not sure what they call them here. But it's just full on tropical rainforest pretty much. And then some more water with a tunnel.
You can walk up to the top. I think it goes down the other side if I remember.
So again, it's clearly not supposed to be stagnant.
No.
This should be flowing.
So beautiful if it was flowing.
And like there's a bit of an old statue.
Looks like
been
maybe it
knocked
was a
off.
lantern. Almost looks like it is.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like that one, like a Chinese lantern.
Oh, okay, yep. So man, I wonder what this was like in its heyday, right? And I don't think its heyday was, what was it, 1923 or something?
They said 22 or 3.
22 or 3, they said they built it.
Could you imagine? Yeah, I didn't look to see how long they said it took them to build it, but this had to be.
Oh,
You know.
gosh.
Could you imagine even
A long
doing this now? It
time.
would take
Nah.
10 years at least.
Just the design part
Right.
would take years and
Oh, you can
years.
see there's like a natural inlet river.
Oh,
here.
okay. Oh, look down there, what we have.
Yeah, looks like it is.
Yeah. Man-made edges. See that? Stonework. So this is probably an ancient canal, part of the ancient canal system, I would say, which would make sense because there's so much water here.
Well, it's coming right off the bay.
So that's coming off like an inlet, so it must...
No,
So that'd be salty water,
yeah, or brackish anyway. Yeah.
but it's definitely got man-made edges, or did have. Got all the fig trees encroaching now, and then more out here. Another water feature. And off somewhere, so the whole place just built around water. Alright, I'll get some more info, but it says this was built as a private home in 1916. So 1 year. 1 year. This place is ridiculous. This, another carved, I don't know, bathtub.
I guess it looks
Looks
like,
like
a
it.
bathtub.
Kind of looks a bit like alabaster because it's orange. You've got the cherubs riding seahorses, I think. And this dude, don't know who he is. He's got a wand and a jug of water. Looks like a seaweed sash. He looks like a, I don't know who he is. There we go. So here we have a harp and a harpsichord. So you can see that harpsichord is just that harp lying down flat. And a harpsichord, when you hit the keys, it plucks the, is that right? It plucks the strings instead of hits them like a piano.
So, I don't
Yeah.
remember though. You see the little imp faces painted in the wallpaper? There's one over there too.
Some little dudes under an umbrella there. I mean, just every,
Little face there.
yeah, there's another one there, another face. This is clearly the music room. Got these dudes reclining, buying trays of food or something.
Yeah, they need grapes or
grapes or something, yeah. The food bowls. Again, more ruins, right? What is that? Just random pillars. But this whole room
Is
is...
it you or is it embroidered? I think
That-
it might be painted, but it's got some sections in relief.
Oh,
See how parts of
okay.
it? Yeah, I guess it's painted. Looks like embroidered.
This looks painted, but I don't
Yeah,
know.
but then
yeah.
it's got little additions, little medallions and things stuck onto it
Onto it, okay.
that are gold leaf
Give it a bit of depth.
or were.
But every surface of this room, walls, ceilings, and the floor, which is parquetry, just all covered. Crazy stuff.
I like this one.
That's cool room, man. I'll move in here. This will be my room. So these are the pictures on the walls, and they don't look like they're from anywhere around here, but all these buildings are in ruins too, right? See, they're broken and smashed. Got a broken pillar there, another broken pillar. Looks like some slaves. And these people, I don't know, they look kind of Dutch, maybe Spanish. Another one here. And that looks like Bacchus. So these pictures are showing the old world. They don't have anything to do with this building we're in now. So this whole thing is carved. Like the roof, ceiling, should I say? So this is what I'm saying. This is a cupboard. Must be a cupboard. I'm curious about the stuff. Got a sink there from the 1920s, I'd say. So this is all I would say is retrofitting. This has all been built in later. As you can see, it's not perfect like everything else. It just doesn't fit right. Look at this doorway. Wooden on marble. Or geopolymer. One of the two. Oh wow, another what looks like a carved, wooden roof. Like how long would that take to carve? It's pretty much perfect. Here we've got some old rugs. What are they called? I can't remember what they're called. What are those things called?
The tapestries?
Tapestries, that's what they're called. There's another one up there. Another fireplace, of course. And then it looks like we've got the king and queen over here. Don't know what the king... Oh, look at that piece of furniture.
That's a sideboard.
That's a sideboard. That's a sideboard for... It's a sideboard for... I don't know, people bigger than us by the looks of it, right? But again, it doesn't look like it's part of the original building,
it's not
right?
built in, but
You
it's
can
meant
see
to
it's
look
not
built
built
in.
in. So maybe it was bought as furniture, who knows, but it all looks a bit like retrofitting to me. But that ceiling is ridiculous. Here's pan. These pan pipes. And his little leaf. I think it's pan. And then this. some more cherubinewskis holding. I mean, there's a big rip down the middle, but like that looks like it's pronged, doesn't it? Like it's supposed to be. Is that some kind of fleur-de-lis at the top? I don't know what that's supposed to mean. That's a spiral zone and portals and owls. One day we'll learn to read all this stuff. Show that. Alright, as you can see there's a clock there with minutes, and on the other side that's a compass. And we were wondering, why would you have a compass? Like, the house ain't going to change the way it's facing, but maybe it's connected somehow to the weather vane on the roof, and it tells them where the wind's blowing from, and they then change the course of the water so that the wind blows across the water to cool it all down. Maybe.
30 full-time staff.
They have 30 full-time staff looking after everyone, and they all live behind door number 1. We're not allowed to go in there. So this is just another little nook. We've got some doors here that we're not allowed through. They're locked with a little belt. But look here, this. It looks like bricks, but that looks like it might actually even be wallpaper. It doesn't look like it's straight. It looks like it's got like curves in it and stuff, but it doesn't look real in here. It's like a false brick wall, man.
Look at the cabinet back there. It's really intricate.
Oh. Wow, that's pretty cool. Yeah, it is, isn't it? Down there. And of course another fireplace.
Yeah, I just don't see them hauling buckets of up and down all these
That's the other thing, yeah, they'd have to get rid of all the ash and all the old fire stuff and bring the firewood up, and where would they stack it?
Right.
Where are you going to stack all the firewood? Because there's a lot of fireplaces here. Hello. Wow, look at the furniture in this one.
And how they had to like cut into them to make them regular, you know, height.
Oh yeah, right. You can see the doors have both got a cut halfway or 3/4 of the way up. They're a bit oversized, don't you know? Look at the size of this light. That thing's huge. Solid copper. Here's another bathroom.
Bath with a view.
That's
I
a
like
nicer
that view
one.
from the tub, yeah.
The last one was a bit plain, the last bathroom. Oh, he looks like one of those popey type people. Another bedroom. And these places that's just full of antiques. Again, a very Egyptian looking bed there. Another fireplace, of course. And yeah, again, the doors have been cut. You can see they've cut like a little door and a big door.
But really, if you were the right height for this room, the rooms would be small.
Yeah,
You know?
they would be quite small if you were No, 9-10 foot.
Right. There wouldn't be much
Wouldn't-
room in here
no,
for
that,
you.
that bed would have to be a lot
Yeah,
longer.
it would have
and,
to stick out to the, end of all the furniture there.
and it's like a hotel though, isn't it? It's not like a house.
Right, because
'Cause
it was
this is-
intended for guests to come.
Oh, because it was the
visit for-
party house.
Right,
That's
it's-
right. This was the animal house of the 1820s. Oh wow, it is too. So an old world elevator. Look at that. Very cool.
Step into this.
Wow, little road.
Some fainting couches, in case you need to faint.
Fainting couches. Is that what these are called?
Yeah, when they're high on one side and low on the other.
Oh, is that when they go?
When everybody was swooning.
Yeah, yeah.
My corset. Nothing corsets worth either.
Corsets. No. Crazy stories, right? Oh, have to go inside this one.
These doors are lined with comfort.
Yeah, I'll have to get on the way out. But... Oh, look at this. Nice little, I don't know what that's called, but you pull that out around the bed when you go to sleep. That's either a makeup table
You know, it's like a
or,
vanity table.
or a table for an alcoholic. One of the
I'm
two.
wondering, would you ever need to heat these rooms though? It's so hot here. Why?
Well,
would
that's
they
a very
need
good point. Why do
fireplaces?
they need a fireplace in every room? It's
Unless they just like
it's
them
hot
for
here.
focal points.
And
I
it's-
can't imagine. Even in the
it's
winter.
autumn and fall, yeah, and it's still
It doesn't
really
get
warm.
much cooler than this.
So you definitely wouldn't want a fire. So what really are
You just
fireplaces?
close the windows and it's warm enough, I would think.
Yep, you'd want cooling is what you'd want,
Unless it was
which is probably why there's so much water
radiating
around.
good vibes at you,
Radium,
then maybe, rather than
Yeah.
heat, maybe.
yep, or some kind of part of the power system
some sort of-
maybe.
Right.
But yeah, definitely, good point. Fireplaces do not make any sense here. Hello, big brother, he's watching. And all the walls, all hand painted, or is this painted or embroidered?
No, that looks
I
like
think it's
that-
painted. What do you reckon?
that's woven. It looks like.
Yeah,
to me.
embroidery. Yeah, there you go, embroidery. And is it this door frame? No, that's wood.
Oh, and I think this is the light
Oh, is
switch.
it?
I don't want to.
Is this?
I do, but I won't.
It's wooden too. We'll have to find a copper.
Deep. Like
I know.
So these walls, they
So
don't
one-
all have closets in them. I don't think. All the way across.
No, well look, you can see how thick the doorway is. It's sort of from there to there. I mean, that's a
from the
foot and a
hallway
half
to the
thick
room
wall.
is a good 8
And then there's
feet.
another 8 feet or so. I mean, you kind of see here, this is probably the thickness of all the walls, right?
Oh, there's a little window in the closet.
Oh, that's so the naughty owner could peek on his
That's right, when you get
peek
time
on his
out.
guest. Yeah. What are you doing in there? Is this isn't where we came out, is it?
I'm not sure I can make this, but I'll give it a whirl.
Oh, is that Bacchus? That looks like drunk Bacchus.
It does, yeah. Holding a,
Wow.
maybe he's holding a snake. It might be Heracles or
Okay.
a fucus or something.
Fucus, the 13th star sign. Lots of steep stairs here for a party house.
Oh goodness, yeah.
You wouldn't want to be too
And
drunk.
a hard fall if you don't happen to keep your balance.
Yeah, and look here, just on the roof where no one can see it, another statue type thing. More bedrooms, all with their 20-foot ceilings. And another fireplace. So this place is basically just full of bedrooms. So I don't know where these doors go, if there's a bathroom in there.
Oh, I love
You'd
the
hope
flowers.
so.
The little flower rings on the ceiling.
Oh yeah, right, nice. I mean, even a lot of the furniture looks pre-1920s,
It does.
doesn't it?
Or a little older, but I mean something that would have been considered collectible or valuable at that time.
Some of the antiques from the continent. Apparently these are the Chinese lions of protection. Apparently they might be chow chows, which are the royal dogs. But this one, this one's a unicorn chow chow. It's growing a horn out of its head.
Even better.
Yeah, man.
Mythological chow chow.
Mythological. This one actually looks like Yoda, I think.
May we? Alright.
Alright, this is a stairwell. Oh, another hidden door. We don't know if we're allowed up here, but we're going anyway.
They didn't rope it off.
Whoa, this is fully spiral staircase. See up there?
So you get the present all the stairway.
Yeah. Spin it round and
Oh my goodness, it's really Disney.
up here, more locked doors. I'm not allowed in there. Ah, okay, now we're up on the balcony. And more of these. There's quite a few of these. I'm not sure what they are. Just says antique, don't touch. Old furniture.
Looks like a keyhole.
Yeah, it looks like this bit here.
Maybe it was
Lifts
a bench.
up.
And
A bench
you
that
could store
you can
things
store
inside.
in, yeah.
Maybe for on a boat? Like in the fancy quarters?
Yeah. It's built on an angle going back, isn't it? You can see how it's built on an angle. To fit something. Wow, look at this floor. This floor. Look at it. All stone, completely inlaid. Not sure why there's rope on the chairs. Maybe they've tied them to the tables. For some reason, there's a bit of Chinese stuff here. That's, pretty Chinese looking. That dude's definitely what we're told is Chinese. Even these lampshades. And the walls are painted to tell the story, right? We've got the natives up there and the ships coming in. Yeah, so these are...
This is really more like almost like a terrace or patio.
Yeah, exactly. These would all be retrofitted, these doors. As you can see, you can see the old world balcony out there. So this whole room
Could be open.
could have been an open room, yeah. I mean, and look at the doorway. Crazy. Another fireplace number, God, I don't know. And of course, this is all wooden. Because that's what you put around fire, right? Wood.
I found some fun things.
Oh, the kitchen. They did have plumbing in Tartaria. Oh, look at this. What's that, kiddies? That's an old telephone. Oh, fuse box.
Old refrigerator. Nice
So this is probably from when it was, found and redone.
dumbwaiter.
But again, do not touch. Historic. Dumbwaiter.
And this, I don't know what this would be. If that's the ice box.
It doesn't say don't touch this. Let's see. No. No, it's screwed shut.
Usually real action happens though.
Oh, actually, this is old, is it? I thought it was stainless steel, but it looks like it's copper or something. It's got a greenish tinge to it, man. And look at that.
There's an older
Look at the bend there. Oh, okay, so this is the main galley or kitchen, I guess, because we're not on a boat. Everything, of course, made of copper. Look at that. So they flipped the script here. I thought the help was supposed to live downstairs, right?
Normally, yeah, you would think that upstairs for a kitchen would be hot.
So this looks like stuff that they would have had in the 1920s, right? So this, I would say, is all retrofitted.
Could you imagine how much that stove weighs?
I mean, it looks like it's iron. It would have to be iron. That thing is massive. I mean, what's that? 5 meters long or something?
I hope you don't want to move that pot once it's full.
Yeah, even that pot there is huge. It's like 2 foot wide. But all these old world cooking utensils, right? No Teflon anywhere.
What is this?
And then this, it looks like it's probably like a mortar and pestle.
Mortar and pestle.
Yeah.
Like
so
huge,
you put
huge amounts of stuff. I guess if
So
you're
you-
cooking on that scale.
Yeah.
You
So
would
you put all your stuff in there, all
Yeah,
your herbs
and
and
then-
spices, and then you lift this pole up and just
and
let
just
it
grind
drop
it,
and
yeah.
crunch. Turn everything into powder and spices. Oh, Big Brother's watching.
That exhaust fan.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I mean, it doesn't look like like this palace was like designed with that popping through the roof.
And I was going to say they need a ladder, but I guess you're
Oh yes,
to
look
get
at this. They got
to
the
upper
ladder.
cabinets.
You can move around to get to the tall cupboards.
This must be, that looks like a pantry in there. You can't get in.
Does it open?
But it's,
No.
no. But I can kind of see shelving, like it would have been a pantry.
There's an old water pump over there under the sinks. So very cool, but this looks very 1920s. So I'd say this is the refurbishment, the renovation. That is a proper wrought iron, I would say. And over here we've got a fountain turned off with a big window behind it. So you can imagine if there was water shooting up and wind blowing through that window, natural air conditioning. And up here,
The terrace around the top would have cooled the upstairs.
yep, we've all cooled everything down, and we've got all this wrought iron. And on the sides we have, I'm not sure if they're pineapples or if they're pine cones. Where there. And then at the top, what have they done? But they've put a boat there. Right. Doesn't even look like it's meant to be there. Yeah, well, there's another one hanging from the roof
Right over there.
right there to let us know that it was, it was the Spanish, don't you know? There's the boat there. It's crazy. Killed, so
Yeah, because he's got ears, not.
like a little
I don't see wings.
dragon dinosaur type thing. Because dinosaurs are real, don't you know?
Because he's got that ridge, like a, the dinosaur with the sail on his back.
Yeah. Could be. There are stories of a dragon that used to live in the Everglades. They used to harass people, but someone ended up shooting it. Up here we've got, these are more like iguanas.
Or big,
You
I
see
think they're
that?
big frogs.
Big frogs, you reckon?
If they don't have tails.
Oh, they don't have tails. That's a very good point. That's definitely a frog that's a frog's butt. And these, as you can see, this guy, he's not smoking. He used to shoot water out of copper pipes. So again, this was a fountain, and they've turned it off.
Oh, I wonder, I was going to guess there were fish in here, and there are goldfish. Little koi.
We're fishing here, and these giant lily pads, these would be, what, 1.5 feet, 2 foot across?
Or that one's about 4.
You reckon that's 4 foot? These
3.5
smaller
or
ones.
4, yeah.
They're big. And they look like the ones that we see in the photos from England,
Yeah, baby
back in the
bamboo.
World's Fair. That's papyrus.
Is that what that is?
Yeah,
Papyrus? Okay.
papyrus, yeah. That's what they made the paper from in Egypt, apparently.
Oh yeah, because it's got the poofy Yeah.
And yeah, these lily pads, it came from the Cavendish bananas. Who was that guy who designed the Crystal Palace?
Oh, right.
He apparently developed all this stuff. But his were bigger. There's pictures of people like standing on his lily pads.
Yeah, I've seen.
You could almost try it with these. They look pretty robust. They've got edges on them, little boats.
The bottom was pretty slimier. I'd give it a
Yeah,
go.
it does look a bit slimy.
Right, they're sort of
Yeah.
upward.
Crazy. Yeah, this place is huge. Good place for a Tartaria meetup. Oh, there goes the bride. You just missed her, but look at this tree.
That's what I wanted to see up there, was those trees.
Yeah. We're not allowed to see the trees, but they're very
They're
cool.
oak. Mossy oak.
Yeah. And all the stuff hanging off them is called Spanish moss. Another obelisk, another statue. It's the same, like it's literally the same stuff we see in Europe. And this gate isn't rusted, so I'm not sure if it's old or new. It has got very sharp edges, so it's probably new and hollow, I would say. Not old world
This is back to the
wrought
parking lot.
iron. Alright, so now we're gonna go for a wander.
Go back in the air conditioning.
Go back in the air conditioning because it's very sweaty out here. But the foliage, the gardens, like the plants are just pretty amazing out here. All of Florida, really. We're in the tropics, I guess.
Subtropics anyway.
Subtropics.
Tropics
Here we
too hot.
go. So
This is perfect.
is she lost? Oh no, I thought it was cracked. But I think it's the bottom of her
She's got some long
dress.
toes. Or she's
Yeah,
missing
she
some
has
other
got some
toes on her other feet.
very long toes. And none on that side. So she needs to cut them in half and transplant them across. But again, like not looking American or Spanish. It's really, these statues have really got nothing to do with the story that we get for this palace, which is, what was it, someone's winter home.
Yes.
Winter home where they came to hang out and have parties, don't you know?
Mr. D.
Why not?
I don't remember what industry he was in.
No. I think he was in the New World Order business or something like that.
Big leaf.
Oh, is that Adam? Okay.
He's missing his arms though.
Oh, he's an armless guy. Don't need to worry about him.
Back of a bus or something.
Yeah. Look at this. That's the back of this bus, so it kind of looks like a shell. I don't think it is. You can see all the lines, so it kind of looks moulded, right? Like poured.
Poor gal's nose is missing
Oh,
now.
she's noseless. Another one of the noseless statues. Oh yeah, they haven't got round to fixing her face yet. There's something that used to be a doorway into somewhere, blocked off. And some of these statues are a lot whiter, and I think they're reproductions. But some of them are definitely old. And look at these are the tops of old pillars. Right, scrolls everywhere. Oh wow, what's that?
Crooked grotto, maybe. Oh, no. Maybe it'll tell us.
There we go. Another grotto here with a fountain or a water bowl in there. And then more water. There's so much water around here. As with all palaces, right? So at least this is non-stinky water. Aerated. Smells like chlorine though, gosh.
I guess they have to stop the algae from growing some.
Yeah, I know.
Look at the sea.
Can't let the water flow.
Look at the sea.
Oh wow. I don't think the other one was like that. see that? All shells, inlays. And of course this a female there and a male here. And the same thing there on these sort of upside down. Alright, so this is, we're outside now, there's the ocean, and this is a swimming pool. Well, it is now. I don't know what it was originally, if it connected up to the waterways of the oceans, but how cool is that? It steps there. But they won't let us go for a swim, man. It's rude.